Good afternoon and welcome to Connect Church Community Online. I'm Pastor Scott Wright and I'm so glad that you're listening. We're having to do the links on Facebook so that you can come and listen here on YouTube because my phone storage, everything's messed up and I've just been slack because it's not working good. But I appreciate your prayers on that. We're going to go back on being used, usury, and things such as that today, and so we're excited about what God is doing. It says, "Thou shalt not lend upon usury to your brothers, your sisters in Christ, whether it be money or victuals, food, supply, provisions, anything like that." And like yesterday we talked about, but you can to a stranger, okay? So if that seems like something you want to do, you might want to work on that. So we talked about what is usury. It is putting that big interest on something. Who is used by others? That's today. Just said who is used. Who is used by others? When we start looking at that and thinking about it, let's look at a couple things from the definition of the word used as an adjective. It means previously used or owned. It's like secondhand. A lot of times, and people don't realize it sometimes, people who are able to afford brand new name brand stuff, just be aware that there's some people, that have to get theirs at a cheap store, non-name brand, or maybe even, at a thrift store. Some people don't, they can't relate to people who have to get stuff that is used and stuff like when we start thinking about that previously used. Well, usually what happens here when you start looking at it from a point of using people with the finances is that once they've done it with one people, it's easier to do it with a group of other people. It shows showing wear or being worn out. Usually the people who don't have the money to pay to start with are being worn out trying to get that, and thankful. And we live in a blessed country, and I'm saying, and I'm not talking for myself, but I joke all the time about being poor, don't have anything. Let me tell you something. God's been good to me. He has blessed me, and we sometimes just need to stop, think a little bit, and say, you know what? God has blessed me. How can I bless other people? I may not be able to do what other people can do, but I can do something. And so I think sometimes we need to think about that. But in the third way it's in use, it means employed for a purpose. It means to be utilized. Yeah, and it's like let's find as many people that we can that are hurting or whatever, and let's see if we can get rich off of them. That's what usury is here, and the people being used, it kind of works against us sometimes. So who is used? And people can be taken advantage of. People can give and give and give, and then when people are blessed later on, then they don't remember those people who helped them during those times, whether it's spiritually, mentally. It's not always money. Time, just make somebody feel special. I think sometimes more in our day where there's so many emotional, mental needs, man, it'd be nice just to check in on somebody that was a blessing to you, maybe earlier down your road, okay? All right, let's read in Exodus chapter 22:25. "If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor, okay, thou shalt not be to him as a usurer, neither shall thou lay upon him usury." And that is that taking advantage of, making lots of money off of. It says, "Thou shalt," Leviticus 25:37 says, "Thou shalt not give him thy money upon usury, nor lend him in thy victuals for increase." I mean, some people struggle just to pay the rent or to their mortgages or their power bills and things such as that. And so, just the thing is, just pray about it and find out what God could help you with certain ones that need help or whatever. And so when we begin to look at that, remember, and I think Psalm 112 verse 5 says, "A good man showeth favor and lendeth. He will guide his affairs with discretion. God's going to take care of us. We just need to kind of look out for other people, because sometimes if we're not careful, we forget, hey, we're in a bind. Somebody else may be in a bigger bind. And I think that even as I've started studying this, it's helped me to think of people who are worse off than me. And I am thankful for those who have helped me, who are helping me in things and situations. And I hope that I can help more people. And that's what, Connect Church is about, connecting people, helping people. We want you not just to find God, we want you to find your purpose in life. And sometimes that is other people that we help, in that. And so thank you. I appreciate your prayers. May God bless you today. And like, subscribe, follow, whatever you can do to help us to get the word out. God bless you. Thank you.